so coming off the back of probably one of the strongest storylines I think Jamie's had, which possibly wasn't in Diana's books, but it's definitely part of her world. One of the times we detoured from that, but I think was a really rewarding for myself and I think for fans as well. It was the death of Jamie's godfather, Murta, and I think so for me that was a really big moment, and I think for Jamie it was a huge moment, and actually for the whole family, the repercussions are felt for many episodes afterwards. And so the Snakebite came out of here we are now, it's Outlander, and then there's another challenge. Here's a really strong moment where Jamie has to confront his own mortality. And just going back to what Katrina said about the people that work in the background, so we worked with the makeup department, and the makeup department is equally as sort of in depth and hardworking as the other departments. And we have all these amazing surgeries or grotesque prosthetics that we have to wear and use, and just to be part of that conversation, to talk about what does it look like, what happens to your body when you get bitten by a snake, what happens to the wound, and we had these really amazing prosthetics that we used throughout that story. But yeah, and then Jamie finds himself in the forest with the man that he thinks is probably not worthy of being his daughter's husband, a man that he thinks is not suited to this world in this time period. And he's confronted with that, and actually surprised by Roger's fortitude and Roger's his own unique way of looking at the world.
Well, tell us about Murta. I do want to talk about that. Tell us about what it was like to shoot that scene where he actually loses him, where Jamie loses his godfather.
Yeah, I mean, so it was. It's kind of hard to really put it into words, really. We have this amazing actor in Duncan McQuarrie who he's just been a really strong part of the storyline. Murta, the character, has obviously always been there for Jamie. He's been this silent guardian, this father figure. But Duncan, as an actor, has been probably our best friend and chief entertainer on set, and the man who'll probably be also drinking the most whiskey when we're doing one of these. But he really is a lot of fun, but also a really, really incredible actor. And to lose him that day was, it was quite traumatic for Jamie. And so then, there was this journey of Jamie coming to terms with, through grief. So it's, first of all, it's shock, and then there's anger, and there's all these stages of grief, and then basically we get to the tent, and Claire cannot help him, and he realizes that he's lost his godfather. And it was just some really great writing, to be honest, because then Jamie is confronted with Governor Tryon, and out comes Jamie's emotion, Jamie's grief. And it was interesting. We actually had to go back and shoot some of that stuff there, which again, is an acting challenge, I think. But we have great writing, we have great directors, and and a great supporting cast as well. Not Roger, the guy that plays Roger's rubbish.